Good. You can wear the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. They should be able to hear me.
Alright. Well, I'll kind of thread it over here.
There we go.
So we're starting a new game. Well, it's not a new game to us, but we're going to stream it for the first time because we haven't played it much.
A very long time.
I just thought I should send the link to Ed. My brother.
Yeah.
My brother.
I'm gonna give it about a minute before I.
Yeah, let's give it a minute or two before we get started. See if people show.
The intro. Hello.
Scariest game in the frickin' world. It is.
I love this game.
It's wonderful.
I love this game. No, the scariest game in the world is oh god, what was it called? Oh, what's it called? The game that traumatized me. It's one word. It'll come to me at some point.
Oh, Amnesia?
Amnesia, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one. That's the scariest game in the frickin' world.
It's not fun.
And the first time I played it, I don't do underwater. Oh, the past 2 hours must have been fun for you, Stephen Allen. Yeah, first time I played Amnesia was on a 7-foot movie screen. And I was like 4 feet from the screen.
Yikes. Yikes on a bike.
Yikes on a trike.
Yikes on a quad bike, maybe.
There was a lot of screaming.
Yikes on a caterpillar truck thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You know
No,
we're just
I'm very
watching
sorry.
a movie about the ocean, right? Oh, don't mind watching it. Okay, alright.
You don't mind watching water as long as it can't get on you.
Alright, well as per the usual, let us know if the volume is, how the volume's doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in.
Let's do it. Jump in. Very
Starting
nice,
the
very
game.
nice.
Let's see, I usually do survival. I'm
Okay.
not doing hardcore.
Aurora Borealis. Is that the Aurora
It's
ship?
the Aurora,
The
yes.
old Terror. Yes.
Sometimes the first load can also take a while, so...
I do quite like all the sort of satirical, sort of mega capitalist stuff in this, where it's like, it's your fault that the Aurora has crashed. You will be billed later. You know, all
Oh
that
yeah, they
stuff.
actually give you the amount of your bill.
They will. They tell you what you owe for crashing the ship. Because you're the only crew member left alive.
To pay
so
it all.
the bill falls to you.
Ah, I forgot that the first load takes a while. Well,
That's okay.
you're making crinkly sounds.
I'm trying not to.
You're eating crunchy while we stream. It's
I
in
know.
the name.
I know.
It's in the name that this is a mistake.
Guys, I'm eating a crunchy. I hope that's okay.
It's not. Big fishes and honking. I'm not quite sure I'm following with the honking. I'm with you with the big fishes. I'm not sure I'm following with the honking.
It's alright. It's got to do like Minecraft. It's got to load the world.
True. Press any button. All right, here we go. Here we go. My dog keeps...
I'm sorry about the dog.
Oh god, dog farts are noticeably
Yeah,
worse than human farts.
They are. They are.
They're just so bad.
It's not fun. It is not a laughing matter.
I'm with you. I remember the one Christmas
That panel's gonna hit us in the fucking face, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Ah.
One Christmas my aunt and uncle brought their very large like tree trunk of a Rottweiler.
Oh no.
He's a very sweet dog, but if he has even a little bit of table scraps, he will, I mean, he will fumigate the room. You actually have to leave. And, ooh, I forgot I actually have to, like, do things now.
Yeah, put out the fire.
Yep,
It's
yep.
it's a bit important.
Putting out the fire. But, and obviously it was Christmas, so he got table scraps.
Oh no.
Everyone was so angry. They do, but they don't smell. But occasionally you hear it. Fooding in emergency mode.
You have suffered head trauma.
I'm so glad this is the optimal outcome. Can you turn it up just a little bit?
I don't think I have the thing.
I thought... Oh, I have the thing.
You do. Sometimes that happens.
There we go. Alright, it has been a while since I have played this. Let's see how...
Last time you played this, we would have been in China, wouldn't we?
I think so. Oh, nope, that's controller drift. That's entirely...
Oh, no.
Oh, God, guys, this might be really bad. This is entirely controller drift.
I find if you click it, it tends to stop it.
Yeah, I'm clicking it. Oh. Alright, we might be okay. We also might not be. This could go horribly, horribly wrong. Okay.
I'm surprised that thing didn't just vaporize.
The Aurora suffered orbital power failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Alright, so it's just me then.
So the Aurora got
Trying to remember.
got blowed up somehow.
Yes. Oh, God.
I don't know why people are afraid of China. I always saw them as being woefully incompetent in terms of administration. We're not going to touch that.
Nope.
We're not going near that comment. No offense, Stephen, but yeah, we're not talking. No, we're not touching that.
Oh God, this is going to be really difficult. The controller drift is actually a big problem.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, well, we'll have to deal with it.
All right, well, we'll see what we can do. I need a repair tool, so I need silicon rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium.
Changing the subject. Yeah. To be clear, we really enjoyed living in China. We had a good time.
And that's all we're gonna say. I don't actually know if I can play this with this much controller drift.
I'm sorry.
But, alright, let's try.
Give it your best shot. You now own Star Trek Enterprise Season 4. That's better than Season 2, I'd say.
Oof, gosh, it's been so long, I don't actually remember what I'm doing.
Collecting stuff.
Oh,
and
I also
trying not to drown.
I forgot about the whole oxygen thing. Alright, let's go back and see, because I need to make a repair tool. So let's see what I need for a repair tool.
You can't. It's not working?
It keeps doing things I don't want it to do. Silicon rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. Alright, how do I make silicon rubber again? Basic materials. Creep vine clusters. Okay, creep vine clusters.
Alright.
I need a knife. And knife to get creep vine clusters. Can I start?
This is annoying.
This is a real problem. Let's see. Titanium. I just needed titanium to make a standard O2 tank. So let's go get some titanium.
Let's go get some titanium polyalloy. Well, it's biomimetic polyalloy, or whatever it is.
Let's see.
I don't remember what the titanium looks like in this game. We watched a lot of Jacksepticeye play this, and we really enjoyed. Hit it with a stick. Like, if movies have taught me anything, hitting with sticks make things work. That's what we need to do. We just need to smack the controller with a stick.
I don't have a stick, so I just hit it.
You just hit it.
Usually there's titanium.
Hit me
in
with
these
your
things.
rhythm stick. Hit me.
Where's all the damn titanium? Oh no.
Oh, that sounds like a bad thing.
That is a bad thing.
No, no.
It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. This is fine.
Things make scary sounds in the water.
Yes. Where the hell is all the titanium?
I'm waiting for Sean Northridge to crash through. Actually, Sean Northridge should splash through the ceiling. John, welcome.
All Alright, just to catch you up, John, we are
Willkommen.
trying to play Subnautica, but our controller is breaking, so we're gonna see how this goes.
The controller's left stick has a very annoying a little bit of left drift.
It's not a little anymore.
Oh. He'd say crashing through the wall. Actually, if he was smart, he would say splashing up through the moon pool.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I can make some titanium. Yes.
There we go. Got some titanium.
And with that, I can make a standard O2 tank.
This is like Minecraft, but even more terrifying.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna let me breathe for a little bit longer. And then... what else can I do?
Missed the majority of the Valverde. It was a good one tonight. It's worth going back and rewatching. It's very funny.
Alright, so now I want to make a knife. What do I use to make a knife again?
There you go.
Survival knife. Silicon rubber and... do I not need that to get the clusters? Maybe I can just get the clusters. Alright, let's go see if we can get some creep vine clusters. In we go. I think they're this way.
I think Annalyse discovered what erasure is. That's the song.
I did indeed. I was very confused.
The beginning of that stream was amazingly shambolic.
It was great.
It was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while, actually.
I was losing my damn mind. Did I equip my O2 tank? Oh wait, nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay, it auto-equipped.
That's
There we
handy.
go.
I came in and saw tech problems, was distracted by other things.
There was some impressive tech problems.
Stephen Allen. Oh, that's another thing, Michael. You've got Prokofiev stuck in my head since your comment.
Ah.
Sorry about that, Stephen. I always have Prokofiev in my head, by the way.
Alright, we need... oh, we need those. Oh, this is not a good place to be free swimming. This is a very bad place to be free swimming.
Yeah, there's scary things down here.
There is indeed scary things down here.
But we got some creep vine.
Okay, that
So we
should be
need that.
enough.
Acquired. Why did she say acquired?
Don't know, but I'm just going to continue to swim
It's
away.
one of those things that, like, if you say acquired enough, it's going to change the pronunciation of it, like how data changed data from data to data.
Yeah. That's why when I say acquired, I said acquired.
Mm-hmm. I love Prokofiev. He's an awesome composer.
Alright.
One of my favourites. Big fan of Tchaikovsky. Ooh.
I am a huge Tchaikovsky fan myself.
He made eat something. Oh yeah.
Oops.
Got to eat something or we will starve.
Come here, Peeper. Your dinner.
I mean, really, it was just irresponsible to get in an escape pod when you were really hungry.
Well, I got Peeper now, so...
He made cannon fire an instrument. Yeah, that's pretty metal as instruments go. Anything's an instrument if you hit it hard enough.
Alright. Let's start by cooking up some fish.
It's a good thing this box still works.
Yeah.
It'd be rather boned if it didn't.
Alright. Nice of silicon rubber. And now we're gonna try to make a knife. Actually, do I need the knife right away? No, I think I need the repair tool sooner. Cave sulfur. Alright. But I would like some fins. Diving fins would be helpful.
Allows us to get away from terrifying things a little bit faster.
Yes. Alright, so now we have to go find some cave silver. Oh, it's nighttime.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Stephen's talking my language here. You know who doesn't get enough love? Sasson. Absolutely. Carnival of the Animals, the Third Symphony, the organ one. Beautiful.
And it's nighttime. It's both beautiful and terrifying.
Actually, the aquarium movement would be perfect for this.
Yeah.
That's been sampled to death, that one.
No, pick up the thing. Pick up the thing. Pick up the thing.
That's exactly why we brought it up. Yep, we're on the same level here. This is a wonderful game. It's a good thing you don't get stuck in the giant coral tubes.
Yet.
Are you sure you want to be here?
Not entirely, no.
The aquarium is the base of the tower. It is. It is. It's got almost the same exact orchestration.
More air.
I think you're right. I think that's a good theory. I've not actually thought of that before, but it totally makes sense. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
It's almost exactly the same. Oh God! Oh no! No! Oh, no!
The problem is that's what I was looking for though, because I need him to leave his little hidey hole.
So you can
I
get the cave
go
sulfur.
Get the cave sulfur. Controller, I'm going to drown because of you, controller.
Cave system.
I'm sorry.
Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
And oxygen. Is that enough?
Curse my chronic addiction to oxygen.
Is that enough cave sulfur to make a repair tool? Equipment. Tools. Repair tool. Yes, it is. Let's go make a repair tool.
That's just me.
Ah.
And again.
Making a lot of buzzing sounds.
Me too, Stephen.
Up we go. There we go. Alright. Repair tool.
Haha, now we can repair our spaceship and leave.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Might take a bit longer.
How do I use
What's
There
this?
we
This is the transmitter thing, right?
go. The radio.
It's the latest thing from Q Branch. I am a robot. That's like several years.
That's a lot of hours.
Actually, that may be decades. 99999 hours. 99,000 hours.
Alright, well, what else can I fix?
By the freaking way, who heard the soundtrack for Sleeping Beauty before they saw the Disney film? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if I've ever seen Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, there you go.
Somehow it passed me by.
Perfect.
It was one of those VHS tapes that I didn't have at home. I had Aladdin, I had Jungle Book, I had Lion King, 101 Dalmatians, a bunch of the others, but I didn't have Beauty. I didn't have Underwater Spoilt Brat either.
Yeah,
Whichever one's that?
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, Little Mermaid. How could I not think of Little Mermaid?
You know my feelings on Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's why I described it that way.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yes. But yeah, we never had Sleeping Beauty. I know the songs, you know. Pocahontas is one that I watched once because I think we rented it from Blockbuster in like 1998 or something.
What do I need to make a battery? I need copper ore. Alright, let's go get some copper ore.
Remember those times when you had time to do just nothing but watch Disney films over and over and over again?
You mean last year?
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why everyone got sad. It was all reversed. Disney largely passed me by as a kid, a symbol of the decadent West, my mother said. The same woman who sent her sons to fee-paying schools. Yes, interesting. because the whole Maleficent theme is this thing Disney made quite eerie and spooky. Ah, you discover it's a pas de deux between. Just looking it up. Pas de deux between Puss in Boots and the White Cat. Disney made a cat dance creepy. They are good at that. They are good at that. That is a thing. I think Duncan was in Maleficent actually.
Yeah.
As a one of the extra kind of.
Not quite an extra.
I don't think he had a dialogue role though.
Okay.
I think it was either that one or it was Snow White and the Huntsman he was on.
He was in Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah.
I thought he was also on Maleficent.
I think he was also in Maleficent, yeah. Duncan was in Maleficent. He was an extra, okay. He's in Skyfall too. He's in the background. I don't think he had dialogue, but he was in it. He was one of the agents doing computer stuff. Though a fun fact, the Disney film of Sword in the Stone is oddly accurate to Arthurian legend with the wizard's duel. Yes, and actually, Sword in the Stone, I think it was in the time when hand-drawn animation was really, really expensive to do. So what they would sometimes do is reuse certain bits of animation. So I think Christopher Robin, who's in Winnie the Pooh, they actually used some of the same animation sequences for that were already drawn for Sword in the Stone.
There's actually a lot of those. If you go on YouTube and search it.
The entire film is Xeroxed.
They actually did a lot of Xeroxing.
I mean, that kind of stuff had to be done completely by hand. There was no computer tracking. It's not like those gorgeous sequences and things like Atlantis: The Lost Empire or whatever, where it's just, that huge submarine and stuff. That's clearly been CG aided, 30
seconds.
Like they clearly didn't have the budget to ink and paint it. They Xeroxed the pencils. The voice actor's voice kept changing.
Oh god, those guys are nasty.
Which guys?
There's a guy behind you to watch out for.
It's such a pretty game, this, if it weren't so terrifying. Though the only Disney film I remember seeing in the cinema as a kid was the largely forgotten Black Cauldron. Oh no!
Grab.
You've seen Black Cauldron, right?
Yes, yep. I'm the one who was telling you about the old Tokyo Disneyland. Used to have basically a walking ride in the basement of Cinderella Castle that was villain themed. And
yes.
you walked through the dungeon, through all sorts of really terrifying, sorts of terrifying villains' lairs and things from the movies. And then the end of it is Black Cauldron themed.
Okay.
Where you literally walk into hell, and the devil is standing there over a big cauldron. It's a big animatronic saying, in Japanese, things along the lines of, "I will collect your souls and drag you down to hell."
Oh, Jesus.
And this is a Disney.
Nice.
You can see some videos of it online. It's very worth watching.
I mean, Disney did some dark stuff. Oh, Mr. HEC is in the room. Hello. Apparently there's a lot of deleted stuff from Black Cauldron. Yeah.
Unfortunately, in Tokyo, when they updated certain earthquake regulations for buildings to bring the basement of Cinderella Castle back up to spec was going to be far too expensive, so they had to close the ride. Could you not, sir? I just want to scan this again. Mr. HEC, just so you know, we're having an issue with our controller. being very jumpy. So when it looks like I have no idea what I'm doing,
It's actually the controller
it's mostly,
glitching out.
It's like 80% the controller.
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Could you not? Could you, sir, could you please rent a spot
You
off
have not
my
filed
ass?
the proper paperwork to eat me.
Could you please rent a location off my ass?
Rent an apartment. Take out a title deed somewhere off my ass.
Come on, Sea Glide fragment. I just need a Sea Glide fragment.
Oddly enough, I remember my aunt had copies of the Soviet version of Sherlock Holmes. It's shockingly close to the books. As in, like, is this a samizdat type thing, or is it a movies? Like Sherlock Holmes adaptations?
Yay.
Sea Glide!
Sea Glide.
Now you can get away from things super fast.
What do I need to make the Sea Glide?
Oh, is that just a blueprint?
Yes. I need another battery, lubricant, copper wire. Alright, so we're going to need a lot of copper.
Yeah, they dumped a lot of money on that film. Some people think the creators of Zelda copied some ideas from the film. Which film is this?
Are we still on
Their
Pop Culture?
adaptions, maybe. Their adaptions are probably some of the best Sherlock Holmes adaptions. Interesting. Russian Sherlock Holmes.
Could you not?
That just makes the most disturbing sound I've ever heard in my life.
I'm going to need to get some food and water soon.
Oh, Sword in the Stone. Okay.
I don't need you. I need copper.
Oh, Black Cauldron. Oh, sorry. Okay. Bit of cross talk there.
Aha.
We were going to maybe start Horizon Zero Dawn, but then we thought, oh wait, this is way more Meg kind of
Yes.
appropriate, so we thought we'd do this as a sort of post.
And I think we should wait to do that until we have addressed our controller issues.
Yeah. You see zombies. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I wonder why they cut it. I wonder why they cut that material.
For Christ's sake. Could you not?
How does it know how to make the most terrifying pants-shitting sound to a human when it's never seen a human before?
Shit.
Though a great Simpson joke was when Krusty could not show Itchy and Scratchy anymore and had to show Albania's cat and mouse duo. Oh, yeah! I think I remember that one. Worker and Parasite. I grew up watching cartoons like that. Yeah, those kind of Eastern European ones could be really, really funny. And very, very obviously propagandistic as well.
I need bladderfish. Aha. Come here. No. Come here. These are
How you
already
doing there?
really hard to catch.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Speaking of the Meg, the History Channel did a fake documentary about 6 years ago, claiming they discovered one and everyone fell for it. Oh, the History Channel.
Can there be like dictionary police that confiscate your right to use a word?
There should be word abuse. Yeah,
'Cause they have no right to use the word history.
Yeah, Webster's Dictionary should just sue you. That and messed up stuff like Ralph Bakshi's. Oh dear. Ooh, I don't know what that is. I'm going to look it up. John, now's the time to tell me not to look it up.
Sit. Copper wire. Okay. 2 more copper wires.
Oh no.
What have you done?
Oh no.
What have you
Adult-oriented animations.
This is Lifepod 3 uploading.
Oh no.
We're plugging some holes in our emergency speed.
Hi, Omar.
So if we're late for
Omar, welcome. How you doing?
so don't go home without us.
Good to see you, man.
You're gonna get the same preface everyone on the channel has gotten, which is that our controller is breaking and veering left. So when it looks like I'm spazzing, it's not me, it is the controller.
History Channel is the most misnamed channel since MTV stopped playing music. Yeah, pretty much. They also did a documentary on the Dyatlov Pass, saying that it was in fact Bigfoot that killed the people passing through. Oh my.
I mean, they have a whole series on Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Which is just...
Don't. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm sorry, Stephen, too late. I already did.
What did you do?
I looked up Ralph Bakshi. I will not say that. I looked up the Ralph Bakshi comics, and I saw that immediately. And I was...
Filled with regret?
I was, yeah. Regret and a sort of rage. Yeah. But then the kind of rage where it's like, well, it's pointless to get angry about this because it already happened years ago. I grew up with that, oh dear.
Oxygen. Sweet, sweet oxygen.
Yeah. I hope you're okay, Omar. Much love to your family and stuff, obviously.
What are we talking about with Stephen Allen that he grew up with?
The cartoons of said cartoon creator that were highly un-PC.
Oh, for
My mother thought cartoons harmless.
Ah.
The film hates you. It starts with characters saying "fuck you." Though he did the animated. Oh, he did the animated Lord of the Rings, the one that was like not finished. So there was one. It was made in the 70s, wasn't it?
30 seconds.
The Lord of the Rings adaptation was made in the
I didn't see
1970s.
that, no.
That was the one that people were. That was the last big attempt at an adaptation of the Lord of the Rings before Peter Jackson started
Right.
talking about it. And I remember when the Peter Jackson version was being talked about. You know, people were saying that, you know, Lord of the Rings is unfilmable, you can't make a movie out of it. They tried to make an animation and that ran out of money. Oh, I've seen the production art. Tim Burton worked on that, oddly enough, in between, I'm guessing, other things. Sorry, I need to get my comments up.
This is making it very difficult.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not gonna rage.
The one that obviously is not finished just kind of stops rather than ends. It's very sweet. Everyone's been really sweet to Omar. That's really nice. The Valverde group is just such a nice group of people. You know, I mean, we don't know each other. We've not all met, but everyone's really sweet. That's something I've always loved about the channel.
Indeed.
I think it gets up to, you know, Moria or so, plot-wise. I think it gets through about that much of the story. Something like that, anyway. Obviously, the Peter Jackson films are really different. I love the Peter Jackson films, although I think I've watched them about 8 billion times, and all of the massively extended editions and stuff. My dad got really obsessed with those a few years, for quite a while, and we had this kind of tradition of watching them every Christmas or so, watching all 12 hours. 12 hours of movie. It's a lot of movie.
It is a lot of movie.
Yeah, don't worry, man. Omar says he's not staying long. Just
whatever you want.
yes, we're just kind of goofing around for a little bit before we go to bed.
I'm mostly raging at the controller.
Yeah, we're having a bit of trouble with our PS4 controller here.
I get very ragey at these things.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
It is quite annoying because this is quite a delicate kind of game, and we need to
I can't-
figure out how to.
I can't pick up
Yeah.
the damn fish.
We need to capture the fish so we can make stuff out of their delicious hides and things.
Yes, they're just sweet, sweet meats.
Ah, yeah. Imagine what the Hobbit films. Mr. HEC says. Imagine what the Hobbit films would have been like if Guillermo del Toro directed them. It was going to be a two-parter. Yes, I remember. Mark Kermode saying that if you've read the book of The Hobbit, which I have not, but if you've read the book of The Hobbit, there's a very obvious kind of midway point that would be a really good kind of cliffhanger for a two-part film.
Okay.
But for some reason they decided that it's got to be a trilogy because the other films are a trilogy. It's like, yeah, there's not enough here to make it into a trilogy.
But what about the battle pig?
The what? Oh, the battle pig. Red Letter Media pointed out as they were coming out, they said, the great thing with the Lord of the Rings films was people loved those films so much that when they announced the extended edition DVDs, everyone was like, oh great, we get to see more of this world. And then they tried to do the same thing with The Hobbit, and everyone was going, oh, we want to see less of these films, not more. Christopher Lee wanted to play Gandalf. Oh, that would have been good. I still think he's perfect as Saruman, though. Not aware of Mackenzie Crook, I'm afraid. Yeah, I just kind of felt... I feel like the Hobbit films, as they were made, were just such a kind of...
The CGI in the third one was shockingly bad.
It was actually... Yeah. Well, that's the thing with
For
those
what
ones.
they were.
They were so over-ambitious, and the giant battles and so on, that... They just kind of ended up looking a bit unfinished. Even Return of the King, as much as I like that film...
I meant the third Hobbit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also the they were so down to the wire with those films, trying to get them done in order to get them into cinemas, that I think they were literally splicing bits into the film reel as it was showing.
Huh.
Like if you watch the bit in the original version of Return of the King, not the extended one, if you watch the theatrical version of Return of the King, the bit where Legolas slays the Oliphant and it falls down, it's ropey. It looks pretty ropey these days. Peter Jackson wanted to show off his new cameras and computer with 48 frames per second. Oh yeah, that was their whole thing of doing 48 frames per second.
hate
The double,
that.
it just gave everyone a headache. Yeah, as Mr.
hated
HGC
that.
says. Ah, Mackenzie Crook did The Detectorists. I swear, you want a gentle, slow comedy that's very British and loves the countryside, and it's for you. Okay, Mackenzie Crook, I'll have to look that up. Ooh, we found another pod.
That I'm trying very, very hard to get into. No. Controller.
Uh-oh.
Please.
Do we find other evidence of... I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too. I can't.
This is quite irritating.
It won't let me in. I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna go in the big hole.
Just, yeah, there you go. I don't think you were supposed to be able to go in there anyway.
There we go.
Integrating new PDA.
You might want to.
Ah,
Yeah, let's go.
yeah.
New blueprint acquired.
Excellent.
It's the lad from the UK office with the bowl cut. Oh, yeah, Mackenzie Crook. That's Mackenzie Crook, okay. As the blonde one-eyed guy, which is ironic because, of course, his castmate in The Office ended up being Bilbo, Martin Freeman,
Oh yeah.
and then was also... He played a minor character in, like, Civil War, didn't he?
Sorry, well the controller was spazzing. I think I somehow accidentally dropped all of my tools.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And now there's a giant dinosaur. The controller is spazzing, and now there's a giant dinosaur.
This is just a stress generator for Annalyse.
I'm just trying to pick up my tool.
Oh my god. Alright, we will be getting a new controller, guys.
And now I'm drowning. This is not going well.
It's alright, they're down there. Oh, watch out for that thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I wonder what Avatar 2 will look like. Yeah, if it ever bloody comes out.
I just need to pick it up.
Is it constant? Is it just constantly doing that?
Yes. No, I'm not. I'm not just spazzing for fun.
That's quite irritating.
Quite.
More CGI than CGI. At this point, it's hard to say it's really it's really computer generated imagery so much as the entire film is basically an animation with Avatar. It's kind of the whole point is that the human characters play less of a role.
Yes.
True, though one of the few people who seems to like Alita Battle Angel. I haven't watched it. I kind of would be interested to watch Alita Battle Angel just because I've heard good things about it. Oh yeah. There's something about... Okay, so I wonder if that's what is taking James Cameron so long, is just animating really big eyes for Avatar 2 through 9 or whatever the fuck he's making. Is that meant to be Scottish?
Not entirely certain.
Once you get over the initial shock of seeing anime eyes on an actual human. Yeah, the thing with that is that that's almost the same mistake that was made with the Sonic film. It's like, oh, we can just make it look human form, or Cats, or one of those.
Oh.
I think Avatar 2 is going to be like this game. It takes place mostly underwater. Yeah, because he's been doing dives down the Marianas Trench or whatever for filming. Cameron seems to have a big thing about submarines, because obviously the Abyss was just a giant excuse to film with submarines and so on. I wanted to see the freaky Sonic film. The review of the Cats film was entitled, that I saw, I think it may have been The Guardian. It was called "Oh God, My Eyes! Sonic the Hedgehog comes to the cinema." I wanted to see freaky, deformed, evil-looking abomination Sonic. Imagine how Margaret Keane feels, always seeing big eyes. That's a reference I don't get. I don't know who Margaret Keane is.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna drown.
Yeah, don't do that.
Drown?
Not drowning tends to be better than drowning.
Really?
It's optimal.
Some excellent advice, thank you. Okay, yep. I get your reference now. That's surprising. Yeah, everyone looks like Alita Battle Angel. In those. Best review of Cats was the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs. She's the big eyes artist, very famous for painting people with big eyes. No. I don't like that sound.
30 seconds.
Yes, I know.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Whee!
Oh, is that reefies? Reefbacks?
It is reefies.
Reefies.
We like the reefies. The reefies don't eat us.
Ugh. Another one of those. Famously, her husband took credit for all her work. Ugh. Far too much of that kind of shit went on. Or, you know, people's professors taking credit for their work. That's what happened to Jocelyn Bell. Discovering pulsars.
How's his log? It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
You were up there, and now you're down here.
Sort of like the designer of the Creature of the Black Lagoon. Can't recall her name, but it turns out there's production photos of her working... Gotta pull up the comments. Production photos of her working on it. Her boss took credit. Ah. Yeah. I really hate dishonesty.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It is.
That's maybe one of the worst things humans do.
I don't know, we do some pretty bad things.
Yeah. I said one of the worst.
Yeah.
It's not the worst, maybe.
Oh, so many things that want to bite me. So many things that want to chomp on me.
I mean, I want to chomp on
Not in the stream.
you.
I don't remember these guys.
30 seconds.
Yes, oxygen, I know. Reefies!
Reefbacks are great.
Hi, Reefy.
Imagine those people who go fishing on the ocean bed on one gulp of breath for 10 minutes watching this. Oh yeah, there's people who have insane capacity. Lung capacity.
Hello. This is a baby one.
He hasn't got a reef on his back yet.
Nope. Alright, we're looking for sea moth fragments.
Which one's the sea moth? Is that Sally?
That's Sally, yeah.
Hedy Lamarr was an inventor who created something that's a crude version of Wi-Fi she developed during World War II.
Wow. There's Big Reefy.
Whoa.
Go see Big Reefy.
Gorgeous. I love the creatures in this game. It's fantastic.
I love most of the creatures in this game.
Told to stop and encourage people to buy war bonds. Glad my fear of drowning isn't kicking in. Not alarmed at all, says John.
Oh, the reef backs are nice at least. Hello, Reefies. Oh, look at how cute. So cute.
And they move in packs.
Hi, Reefy. How are you? Oh. Could be some things to scan here.
They're incredible. There was a short documentary about one of them who still goes spear fishing like that, and he's 70 years old. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to find some things to scan. Okay, scannable. I already had that one. I know. Pesky oxygen.
Yeah, I've got to get ourselves a bigger O2 tank.
We do. But I was hoping to find enough stuff to make a sea moth. I mean, I scuba dive, so I don't particularly have a fear of drowning.
Yeah, you can get a vending machine.
I'm trying to.
Okay, well, it's getting late-ish, so why don't we stop soon? If this is going to do your noggin.
30
My-
seconds.
My blood pressure is very high right now.
Yes. Well, we'll next do this game when we can actually use a proper controller.
Indeed. Okay, I'm still having quite a bit of fun. I love this game. It's just mild control-related frustration.
Ah, Annalyse, what does SCUBA stand for?
What was it? Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
There you go.
Ah, I remembered.
Homework question. Nice.
Shit.
Extra credit.
You forget. I was a nerd. In fact, I still am.
True, but mine is pretty bad. I spent time in the Sea Scouts as a kid and made me hate the water. I live on a boat.
John, I'm questioning a few of your decisions. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no.
Don't die. Don't die.
Oh
Annalyse.
no.
That was incredibly close.
That was as close as that could possibly be.
10 points to whatever house you're in Hogwarts. Ravenclaw, right?
Ravenclaw, yes.
I think I was a Ravenclaw as well.
Yeah, that tracks.
I don't think I was Hufflepuff.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
You could have passed for a Hufflepuff. I'm not a huge Harry Potter person, but I enjoyed the movies.
Ah, my missus is a Ravenclaw, says Stephen. I was expelled for not wanting to get involved. No one wants to be a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff sounds like a... It sounds like a stoner house.
I mean,
That's great.
A little bit. I don't know. It sounds like they have fun.
I once heard Hufflepuffs described as the people that fell over on their way to the Sorting Hat. The Sorting Hat well goes, okay, well you're a fuck up, so you're going in Hufflepuff.
Why don't we go until about an hour, and then we'll call it.
Sounds good.
37. Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quota.
Thank you.
That swimming was your favorite activity.
Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Oh, I love that.
It's got some good kind of Portal style humour.
Yeah, she's
It's
very
very
GLaDOS.
it's very GLaDOS-ish, isn't it?
I think I already scanned everything here.
I-
Okay.
Ah!
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. I scanned everything here.
I love that Mitchell and Webb's sound sketch, where they apologise for people being in a house whose mascot is a badger full of TB.
Badger, mushroom.
Hufflepuff's greatest spell was Weedicus Bongicus, and they could not be bothered to do anything since. Nice.
Badger,
Fact, we know more about the moon than we do about our own planet's oceans.
We do.
Actually, we know an awful lot more about the moon than we do about most of the planet, to be fair.
Well, most of the planet is ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So both statements.
But what we were just reading, we know more about the moon than we do about our own forests and forest
True.
ecosystems and things.
Oh, what is that sound? Whatever that sound is, I do not like it.
It's the sound of something that wants to eat your nuts,
I don't even have nuts.
but it still wants to eat them.
How does that work?
I don't know. It's mildly disturbing.
Ooh, that's a good one. What?
The moon doesn't have big fucking animals in us that want to kill us. Well, you don't know that, Stephen. Have you searched every square inch of the moon? No. So there might be big fucking animals in it. There might be like mega clangers.
And to be fair, the biggest animals in the ocean really are quite indifferent to your existence.
Or do they? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You clearly have not watched enough sci-fi. And yes, I know who I'm saying that to.
Nah, these people are a sci-fi crew. They know what they're talking about. They know their sci-fi shit.
That's why I said it.
Stephen Allen says, I have listened to Dark Side of the Moon more times than I care to admit. I should know. Classic.
That's pretty.
I just didn't know they had cash machines on the dark side of the moon. I thought that was a very interesting piece of information. One of my proudest achievements was meeting Gene Cernan, the last person so far to stand on the moon.
Cool.
So he was in Apollo 17, I guess. Whenever that was. 71? 72? Can't remember when that was.
You are asking the wrong person for dates. You forget I'm the one who...
That's right, we're coming up to 50 years since we were last on the moon.
True. Oh, that's sad.
The soup dragon lives on the moon. He could do you some damage. Everything just wants to eat your ass.
How am I failing to catch a single one of those? Can you catch these guys? Maybe not.
Apollo 17, yeah. My brother's way more up on his NASA stuff. He knows his NASA missions really well.
I was hoping to find this. Although I do also need to find all the mobile vehicle bay fragments before it even matters if I find the sea moth fragment, I suppose.
You may want to get to the surface.
Oxygen. Forget that's the thing I need. Well,
That is a very big red moon thing.
We have 2 moons.
It's moving overhead far too fast. That thing looks like it's in a decaying orbit, like Lamentis 1 from Loki. Funny how now the American government are acknowledging UFOs visiting our planet within the last year.
Well, there are some people that just can't be explained otherwise.
It's a people? Footage.
No, I know people.
Oh, sorry, you were making a funny joke.
I was making a funny
Ha!
joke.
A witticism. Just like Data.
My Sea Glide ran out of battery?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
No. No, this is quite bad, actually.
I'd be a Hufflepuff, says John Smith, the house where everyone thinks, I could have done so much more, as they sit around with Weedicus Bongicus. M. Night, wait till the end of the movie, I guess.
I mean,
a UFO is just a flying object that doesn't contact us back. It's like going, you there! Land right now! And it doesn't say anything back. It's a space rock, I think. Yes, well there was some footage, wasn't there? There was some footage of what they call the Tic Tac ship, which is that little kind of white thing that's flummoxing the pilots, and they're all going, look at the way this thing's flying, it doesn't make any sense, we can't understand it. Apparently it's been examined by all of the US Navy's top experts, and they have no idea what it is, so it's remaining a UFO. So yeah, nobody knows what it is. But that's all it is. It's a nobody knows what it is. It doesn't mean, Alf has come to visit.
But it
Having fun.
Yeah.
What's KLF? KLF.
But it does mean ET's come to visit, right?
Sure.
Cool.
Arthur C. Clarke used to say, well, you know for sure that there's nobody within broadcast range of any of our stuff that's made it out so far into space, because if it had, sirens would be blaring and the space police would be here right now.
It's true.
Doctor and the TARDIS. Oh, they're the band that did that.
Be advised.
I don't know where I am.
Application for cave divers 30 seconds. Orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
You might want to find some oxygen.
No.
John says, Alf, an up to the moment finger on the pulse reference for all the kids. Yep, pretty much. The KLF also burned, let me see, is that $1 million? Yeah, $1 million, £1 million for art. I mean, speaking as an artist, I've probably burned almost that much already. Apparently, since the invention of radio, aliens would have been able to hear World War II speeches being made for Hitler. Well, but made by Hitler. So, if any of you have seen the great movie Contact, it's actually the first indication of intelligent life that we get is a signal being sent back to us from the nearby system Vega, star Vega, and they decode it, and it turns out to be one of the Nuremberg rallies. And Angela Bassett has this amazing thing, this amazing line. She plays the Secretary of State, and she says, you know, however many billions we spent on NASA all these years, and he's our ambassador to outer space. God damn it. So we're talking about Gul Dukat. Yeah, that's been picked up by Carl Sagan, who wrote the Book of Contact, and then it was turned into a film by, is it Robert Zemeckis, I think? Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey, you know. It's a great movie, Matthew McConaughey. It's very similar to Pierce Brosnan, but he's got slightly more, slightly buzzy vowels there.
Why is that paper shining? What?
He's just having an orgasm. Leave him alone.
No, I need to understand.
30 seconds.
Let's catch the very, very shiny paper. I just wanted the shiny paper.
Bit worrying. The aliens like the cut of his jib. Yeah. It's well, I think they say something about that. It's like, oh great, we agree with you. Sounds awesome. Take over the whole galaxy. His paintings sure weren't bad. If only he'd stayed painting. You were very close to dying right there.
But I didn't.
Which is all that matters.
I didn't die. I left when I do that.
Very nice. Nice reference.
Thank you. I really was hoping to find some more fragments today, but that might just not happen.
Are they in different places each time?
No. But it's been so long since I played it, I don't remember where they are. That's just salvage.
Ooh, metal salvage.
Seek fluid
As a painter, all it will take to push me into politics is one more rejection. Yeah, I know the feeling, John. I got you there.
Oops. I'm probably going to die of dehydration.
Rejection sucks. It is a horrible, necessary part of doing anything competitive.
That is the truth. But we're steering dangerously close to work.
Yeah, we said we wouldn't do that. So back to drowning underwater in a space sci-fi game.
Oh, bad things are happening.
Yeah, like that whole drowning thing.
Well, technically I'm not drowning, I'm just dehydrated. Oh.
Alright, well that might be a good place to cut
Yeah,
it.
I think we're gonna cut it there, guys. This was fun.
Stephen Allen just had the most amazing joke. Let the Reich one in. let the ram.
I got it. I got it.
That's good.
I
That's
got
good.
it. Thank you, though.
He spent some time in Liverpool. I think he had family here as well. He was going to build one of the Rice HQ. I think there was a hotel in Manchester he really wanted to be the Rice HQ.
Okay, it's saved.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I think we're going to call it here.
There.
Because someone invented a cryptocurrency called exposure, as artists are always promised. That's amazing. I've never thought of calling that a cryptocurrency. That's really good.
That's hilarious.
That's very, very
in the
funny.
most painful kind of way.
Yes, indeed. Next time somebody offers me exposure, which hasn't happened to me yet, but I know lots of people it has happened to. Next time that happens, I'm going to say, oh, so, yeah, no, I don't take cryptocurrency. Night, guys.
All right, nice
Thanks so
night,
much.
all.
Thanks so much for watching. We will be back sometime.
At a time, at this place.
Some bat channel. There we go. Peace. Bye-bye.